This is what I was talking about in the other video, is the veil, right? Like, is the filter, right? It is the filter through which we experience our reality. It is the subconscious, right? It's where we don't have clarity. It's also what separates us from truth. When we are awakened, right? Or when we are in our heart and we've lifted that veil. And that's why it's so beautiful, the symbolism when, a man and a woman get married, right? Is they lift the veil over the woman, right? It's the feminine. The woman is the subconscious, right? It is the part of us that is more watery. It's where we're feeling things. It's the emotion. It's the emotional terrain, right? And it's the part of us that is, very much concerned with safety and security, right? It's what is formed within us. It is the container that houses our spirit and the vessel, and the, that veil, right? That's created when we're babies, and our relationship that we have with our mother, right? Our mother, one of my teachers, Elizabeth St. Germain, she says this, and it was funny. I was at the beach on my birthday, and this guy came down, and he was singing, and, and I was just like, yeah, and so we started talking, and, and getting deep, how I like to get. And he was like, my mother is my first love. And I said, that's so funny, because I have another friend who says that, and it's so true, because, our mother, the very first thing that we see usually is the mother, right? And until a child is 7 years old, a child does not even identify as self, as something separate from mother, until 7. So everything that mom does, everything that mom says, everything that mom is feeling, our experience of her is self, right? And so this is the subconscious. So everything that we experienced from years 0 to 7 is this filter of what we think is true. It is our belief system, right? And belief system, as I said in the other video, are just thoughts, that we think over and over again, that then we believe, right? Because you have that thought over and over again, and then it becomes, your words, and it becomes your habits, and it becomes your lifestyle, and then it becomes your character, right? And so this time of year, Scorpio, is where the veil is thinning. And again, that beautiful imagery that we have of soulmating when or a marriage, right? The marriage meaning the union. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Amy. How are you guys? That union between man and woman, between your opposite, between masculine and feminine, is first a lifting of the veil. And that's what the divine marriage in alchemy, connuntio, actually symbolizes, is saying when you marry someone, right? Or when you agree to, this journey of self-actualization or partnering with yourself, the veils will be lifted. So everything that you see in your partner is a reflection of you, both the shadow and the light. Okay? Shadow meaning the parts of us that we're not seeing about ourselves, most of the time because it's aspects of us that we don't feel comfortable with, that we're ashamed of, or that we have been taught it is wrong or painful or scary or unsafe. Okay, that is what shadow is. And it's only shadow because we haven't shined a light on it. once you shine a light on this, on the darkness, right, you then get to see it for what it really is. It's like, you know, the beautiful monster, right? Like, we all have darkness within us, right? And that's what entering into the Scorpio season and lifting the veil allows for us to get in contact with what is at our depths, right? What is the treasure, the resource, the wealth, the knowledge, the wisdom, the love, the soul, right, that is at our depths. And I shared this in the other video, one of my Tantra teachers spoke, she posted, she just got married, and it was just really cool to kind of see her post this. She was like, what do you think, you know, what is required to maintain a high level or high vibe soulmate relationship, right? And so as I was contemplating that question, to me, you know, when I think of a soulmate relationship, I always go, well, I am my own soulmate, right? Whatever, you know, my marriage or my soulmate, you know, my husband or my children or my friends or my clients or whatever, these are people that I've chosen to have a sacred experience with, right? Like, they're all my soulmates, right? But they're all reflections of me, right? Until I lift the veil and I get to see them for who they really are. It's not me seeing what I want to see in them because I value it, you know, and that's why I love them, because I'm seeing myself, right? But in doing that, that's not really intimacy, right? Like, and that's, you know, into me I see. So, and this is the work, right, that I've been doing, and what these group trainings that I am offering is all about, right? It's about knowing thyself and dissolving whatever filters, whether that's negative thoughts and belief systems, you know, patterns and triggers that we have that keep us from everything that we are, right? Because we are pure love, right? We are divine beings in a human experience, right? It's just the human experience that sometimes brings us, you know, a sense of block or frustration or suffering, right? And once we dissolve that and purify it, then it's our light body, right? The light inside of us magnifies, right? And then we become these incredible generators of energy to then attract and magnetize what we require in our life to create new life, right? And to become prosperous beings on this planet. So, you know, but as long as we've got those filters on that aren't allowing our true colors to shine, we attract relationships and experiences and people in our life that, you know, may not be as harmonious as we would like, may not be as flowing and healthy and exciting and enthusiastic and joy-filled as we would like, right? And so that's what these programs are all about. Blush is a 4-week program that has been developed, you know, through a synthesis of a lot of different trainings that I have learned throughout the years. But it's done in a way that is super fluid and super functional and super fun. It's really easy.